Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mayfield now from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away.
Austin Seibert on 4-point after.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He cuts it right. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Past the 35. 20, 15. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. Seibert now to add the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
And the first down. A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh, it puts some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Hurts on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. He'll have the first down and even more. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
It's Hurts once again. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. That's the end of one here. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hurts yet again. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the Bucs 20.
They go play fake with Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10.
Throwing here, Hurts. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
For A.J. Brown, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Third and long for him here. This gets the 1st and more. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick.
14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Setting up the screen. Irvin a 1st down and more. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Here's Baker.
1st down.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This is Irvin on 2nd. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
20. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action. Hurts has it. Completed over the middle. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from the Link coming up in just a moment. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Great. Crowd left Yeti. Are there anyone there? 63.
And again, here's Hurts. Finds his back complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Great. Set.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. They're on it. That's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Do the Bucs get to it in time? Yes! It's Buccaneer football! Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. He's out in the clear. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, alert!
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Buccaneers, 24.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
To the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a race down the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 35. Buccaneers 24.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, Roy 33. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
No touch, sir.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down.
Great, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly.
NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's caught by Wilson. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 18 at the Buccaneers' 27-yard line.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Devontae Smith. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Great, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose!
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or 2 in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Here's the give to Irving. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Baker now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Running with Irvin again on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No touch that.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Can't convert on 3rd, that's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Rolling out to his left. He calls his own number again. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Finds him over the middle. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Bucks have the 1st.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
180!
Once again, Irving. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Buccaneers, first down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal. Irving goes up and over for the touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to just 2 late in the game.
Buccaneers.
So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They give up the guts of Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 8 at the end. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Now here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jamel Dean makes the play.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Baker. He's got a man left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down. Here's Baker. Brought in right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
To number 86.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one.
Second and 6. At the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked at the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Their own 20-yard line.
Game might not be over just yet, though, Brock. You got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.